Yes. Hello, everybody. Once again, I just want to clarify, a few things for the goblin, the gargoyle man, the bridge wizard, the grease monkey, the grease ball. I love thinking of new names. All right, Cyraxx, let's start off with this. Kate didn't entrap you. Kate is not a police officer. Listen very closely. I know you lack, the ability to comprehend things, but listen. If Kate was a police officer and did that, and then used that information she obtained that day to get you arrested, then you could say entrapment, okay? Then you can say that. But Kate is a private citizen. There are plenty of YouTube channels that are dedicated to going after peds. Okay, there's a few famous ones too. Chris Hansen does the same thing. It's not illegal to do that. You chose to expose yourself. You chose to be in teen chat rooms, creating the vibe of a pedo. You chose to send your twank to Kate. That was all she needed. And then boom. And the other thing, Cyraxx, your excuse that you knew it was a troll, so you sent your penis anyway. How does that make sense in your mind? Why do you always have to go to send your penis? How about this? You wouldn't be having these issues if your twank stayed in your trousers and the camera stayed away from your twank. You'd be completely fine. Yeah, we'd call you out on your lies here and there, but we would not be going in on you like this. We would just make fun of your delusions and then move on. We don't care about your looks, Cyraxx. We've established that already. We care about your actions and then your cocky lies as if you are saying, oh, it's irrelevant. I'm going to do what I want. What are you going to do about it? I'll send my twank all over the world. Well, Cyraxx, no, you won't, because we will shut you down. Like we have been. When have you ever won anything, Cyraxx? Please explain. When? Show me a time where you have looked like a winner. Please. It's not going to happen. Searching for help through the UIS? I was on last night. He hates you just like we all hate you. I've known this. We all know this. It's not his first rodeo, dum-dum, okay? He's seen everything. He's done a lot of content on you. So I don't know why you're talking to him as if he's like a noob. But he's been here for a while, okay? The evidence we have is the type of evidence we call undeniable, the kind it almost hits you like a sledgehammer if you first see it, Cyraxx, okay? But now that we got the entrapment thing down, okay, let's go to the fact that you switch back and forth from FBI is on my side and they're watching you to law enforcement can't do anything because of jurisdiction to, oh, I met a police officer who hates Kate too. He knows her. How convenient. And he's going to help me take her down. That you say, oh, you're not a pedophile because it's not on your arrest record. Well, Cyraxx, there's a lot of unsolved murders out there, which means there's a lot of killers walking around. And just because it's not on the record, it doesn't make them any less of a killer. Just like it doesn't make you any less of a pedo because you haven't been formally arrested. But you have been investigated, okay? Like we said, the only thing saving you is Ohio law because you haven't made that step to go meet a minor yet. But you ever hear of emotional damage? That's what you do every time you put your penis in a minor's DM or just a female in general's DM. Not to mention your penis is extremely demented and deranged looking. I don't know. It looks like you left it out in the sun too long or something. And Cyraxx, you can say that all this stuff has happened to you because you've taken too many showers. Cyraxx, we can see your scent. We don't even smell it. It's so bad it has become visual. So we went over the entrapment, right? Now we can go over the fact that you lose songs because you steal others. You steal other people's songs, the beats, sometimes their lyrics word for word. Your lies have stretched back all the way to 2014. Forget the witch's curse. I love this one. Cyraxx says, you ever sit down and you're thinking of a song and you don't know where you heard the song, but you know every lyric, and then you hear that song on the radio and you've never heard it before, but no, Cyraxx, that's never I've never predicted a song. I've also never sat down and made a song word for word exactly to another song that's been out years before. I mean, you must take everyone in the world as an idiot. That's the only explanation. Narcissism, Cyraxx. You believe you're better than an Eminem. You say you work the hardest, and you believe you're this great man, this moral man who people should stop what they are doing in life to help you and go to bat for you. Who cares if your reputation gets ruined? Who cares? Cyraxx is ruined, so why should he care if yours is ruined? He basically even says, "Oh, they go into your bank accounts." Which Cyraxx, all right, let me explain something to you. Marty did not take out a credit card in your name, being you have no credit. He ordered a pizza and just used your name, and he used his own money to pay for it. That's not credit card fraud, you dumb. Okay. The only person that's stealing credit card information is you when you take Sally's card to pay for your game passes because you're too lazy and idiotic to get a job. Just like you're too lazy and idiotic to realize that you can't just go online at 33 years old, tell your sob story, and get money for it so that you can pay for a copyright that you didn't earn. You're trying to copyright music that isn't yours. Your image, and your content is on public domain. Therefore, we are allowed to share it as much as we want. Get a job and copyright your shit. Okay. No, people are, that stuff works when you're a kid, when you can, beg people and plead and make them feel sorry for you because you're a child and you have no control or power in life. And you're 33 years old. Your life is in your hands. And so far, you've just been squeezing the shit out of it. And I think it's time that you added some antibiotic cream to it, which would, antibiotic cream in this situation would be you getting offline to heal your life. Find a job. They're going to start you out low, Cyraxx. I mean, we all had to start crawling before we walked. You want to be put in a CEO's position or want to be top salesman or top artist the moment that you get into a company, a job, or a label. You think you should just be number one. It doesn't work that way. Yeah, that's a narcissistic mind right there. Give me things because I am me, because I exist. Don't bother worrying about the people who have busted their ass, paying their own way, suffering and struggling, actually going to auditions, actually creating their own music, actually showing proof of this. Screw those people. I mean, we have Cyraxx. We have a ghoulish-looking man with his hand out. Let's just give him things. You know what? Who cares? His actions shouldn't determine how we treat him. A statement only a gobtard can understand. Cyraxx, that's exactly what determines how we treat you. Your actions. You actually said, yeah, I know I made a mistake, which it's mistakes, plural, and it's not a mistake. Like we said, it was an action that you did because you have an urge towards deviant sexual behavior. And you think that you should just be able to do all these things and then be rewarded. You're like a pit bull with that little lipstick thing hanging out. Just a little fiendish hornball who can't satisfy his urges no matter how much skin he removes from his peen. How many times it's been exposed online, he will still continue to send females his peen. He actually sent his penis to what he thought was a female, which I've shared it on Community. You've seen it. Probably one of the most ghoulish looking pictures of him. He's got beard gravy. His belly button looks like a peen sticking right out of his tummy. But he sent that picture to what he thought was a female 2 days before his first court appearance. Now just think about that. That's somebody who's saying, oh, the trolls won't leave me alone and allow me to change. Cyraxx, that part of your life, you can't change. You are a deviant, which is why No one is going to ever trust you or give you a chance. It's time to hang it up, get offline. If people were telling me for years that I couldn't sing, they only watched me to make fun of me, and not just one or two people, hundreds of people from all different backgrounds say the same thing about you. You make videos from back 2018 and 17 where people are calling you a thief there and you're calling them out. You're calling people out for them holding you back. From, oh, I don't have a girlfriend because of this person. Oh, this girl's parents doesn't like me for some reason. Most parents don't like you, Cyraxx, because first of all, not just the way you look, because you look like an absolute monster, a predator, that they don't want around their grandkids, but you have committed monstrous acts, and it's all over Google. Google yourself one day, Cyraxx, if you haven't already. I know you like to look up, oh, is Cyraxx a good person in your search history, like we've seen. If you have to look for that, then the answer's clear. No one is making a video about you being a good person. Except the only way I would see that happening is if you created a sock puppet account and created a video on your own pretending to be a fan, because you've done that before too in comments. But narcissistic Cyraxx, I leave you with this. You are a malignant narcissist, which is a narcissist prone to violence when he doesn't get his way, and we have seen that. So I leave you with this. Kate did not entrap you. You were caught. And by the way, what does entrapment mean when it comes to you showing your peen? You did not have to send a picture of your penis. Normal people, moral men, don't get angry and flash their penis on live stream to ban people. You say that everyone would react the way you react when they're mad? No one does that besides creeps. Okay, Cyraxx? And at the end of the day, I've explained why Kate did what she did. She has told you. I know we have to keep repeating ourselves because you try to get new people in and then, try to pull the wool over their eyes. But you were caught red-handed. No one can trick you into sending your penis. Have some self-control. You scumbag. Ah, yes.